welcome to our show, Inspiration to Realization. I'm Christine Closer, your hostess, and I'm also the founder and the executive director of an organization based here in Los Angeles for professional entrepreneurs, and it's called the Network for Empowering Women Entrepreneurs. And that organization and this show and I am really dedicated to helping you not only experience only business success, but also personal fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, and of course, financial fulfillment. I've done some research on statistics of women-owned businesses. And here in the United States, the good news is that women-owned businesses are growing at 3 times the rate of all businesses in the U.S. However, you pair that with the fact that 80% of all businesses in the U.S. fail in the first 5 years. There's a lot of women who start businesses who aren't making it. So that's what I'm really trying my best to do here, is to give you different tools, different insight, different inspiration, knowledge, education to help you have success in your life in every area. And tonight I'm so happy because my special guest is Mabel Katz. She's a business consultant and also a writer. And our topic tonight is about self-identity in business. And that really plays out into every aspect of your life. So first, I want to welcome you.
Thank you very much, Christine, for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thanks. We're going to have some fun, I think.
Yes, yes. Just being ourselves.
Pretty much.
Yes.
The first thing that I'd like to know is if there's one thing that our viewers could take away from the show today,
yes,
what would you want that to be? Just one thing.
The power that we have to change our life without depending on anybody or anything. Just to make them aware, wake them up. I always say my mission is to wake up people. I just want to wake them up, and then they can find their own way. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And you talked a little bit before the show about the part that being responsible plays. Will you just talk to me a little bit about how you see responsibility? Because a lot of people out there, you know, it's like they don't like their life, they're unhappy, they're miserable, and they're pointing the finger at everyone and not looking at what's happening with them.
So I found out that 100% responsibility is the easiest way. And I'll tell you why. Because when you realize...
Because a lot of people like 100% responsibility is the easy way.
It is. Yes. And the first time I heard it, I went like, no way. You know, you watch the news and you say, what that's me can be. But you know, 100% responsibility, when you realize, because that's waking up. It's waking up that everything that happens in your life, you created it. But the good news is because you created it, you can change it. And I don't know you, but I was maybe 5 years old. I already wanted to be independent. I didn't want to depend on anybody. I was already looking for ways to make money, you know, and don't depend. Oh, I was in Argentina, where I'm from. I was already selling Mexican magazines. I don't know how you call it, but you know, series or something like that. And I would put it on at the door on in my house, and I would sell it to other kids and things like that. But because of freedom, I bring to people about what freedom is so important. Be yourself is so important. So when you realize that you created it and you have the power to change it, everything changes around you. So when somebody does something to you, you are always in the blame. You're always trying to explain to them that you are right and they are wrong.
Right.
Who cares? We'd rather be dead right. Don't we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the thing is this. You can free yourself by realizing it's just you and your thoughts of the other person. Your thoughts of the business, your thoughts of money, your thoughts. And everything is inside of you, and if you want something to change, you have to change. Now, most of us work with computers, so we know. Can you imagine putting information into the computer all the time? I mean, not erasing, not deleting, or something like that. Or when something shows up in the monitor of the computer, have you ever tried to change it talking to the monitor? You know, and say, get out of there, you know, that's not right. You misspelled, you know. What do? You
have to hit the delete key.
You have the delete key. We do have a delete key. We forgot how to use it. So everything that shows up in our life is just a monitor, nobody out there. You understand? So if there's something that we see in the monitor that we don't like, we go to the delete key and we work on us. We work on the programs that created us, the CDs that created us. Now, that is very important personally, professionally, Because if we know who we are and the power we have, and we work on ourselves, everything comes. What you want is to be in the flow.
Yeah.
We all were born with a talent.
Yep.
Listen, people say, no, because I don't have enough money, the tapes. No, because I come from a poor family. No,
Yep.
because I didn't go to the university. That's nothing to do with that. Because we all have a talent. We do something better than anybody else. And when we find what that is, we are unstoppable.
Yep. You know, I heard someone say once, and I guess it's true, is that when you point your finger at someone else and try to place blame, there's 3 fingers that are actually pointing backwards at you.
Yes. And everything has consequences. Whatever you do, you know, when sometimes we do things that because nobody's watching, you know, but hey, we are being watched all the time. So the idea is that 100% responsibility is the easiest way. I took it, when I woke up, I took a lot of trainings. I did a lot of work, you know, working also on myself. But, you know, I used to go to a lot of places where there was a lot of drama, and you have to suffer, and you have to know why. Well, let me tell you, we never know. Even when we think we know, we don't.
Well, that's like the mass consciousness. I mean, if you read the papers or you watch TV, and you know, even reading books and going to the movies, it's like so much of it is about the pain and suffering. I mean, just look at like reality TV shows and things like that. It's all about competition and lack and fear and I got to get mine so you can't have yours because there's not enough for everybody. And it's like what you're saying is that you can break through that stuff because it's just...
Because it's just you. I know it's overwhelming. And if, you know, I call this work cleaning. So, you know, deleting, erasing, cleaning. If we only knew how much we have to erase, we would give up. You understand? But we have to know that as long as we are taking 100% responsibility, we are erasing. I mean, amazing things will happen to you. Doors that will never open will open. Ways that maybe were hard that you had to go through, maybe they will shut down that you don't have to anymore.
Now, you teach a very specific technique, and I'm going to try to say this correctly.
Yes.
It's called oponopono.
Perfect.
What is that?
It's such a weird thing. Even the name sounds weird. This is a very ancient...
What does it mean? What does the word mean?
It means to correct an error. And again, going back to everything we see in the screen is an error. Even when that we don't like, or even when we like
it. I see on my screen that I really like.
Yes, Christine, but we never know. That's why it's very important to be erasing, cleaning, because whatever comes in our life is just an opportunity to delete. So if we don't judge, because we judge immediately, oh, this is nice, I want to keep this one. Oh, this is bad, please, delete. We don't know. We don't know what is right and what is wrong. Actually, there is no right or wrong. It's only in our the intellect. So when you let the flow takes you, then everything, you take responsibility, you know it's you created it, you erase it, and you go, and you let the flow takes you. See, when we think...
Even the good things?
Even the good things, but you can enjoy. I mean, you can have the perfect life. You can have everything coming to you effortlessly. You can have everything your heart desire and more. But the thing is, we always go the wrong way, thinking that we know, and we are going to get it. We are going to do it because we know better. But as soon as, like, let's say that a problem comes up, and as soon as you think, I'm going to resolve it, as soon as you worry, as soon as you think, why me? Shut down. You want inspiration to come. You want inspiration to tell you where to go, how to resolve it, what's the perfect solution for that problem. Inspiration only can come when you are not thinking, when you are not worrying, or anything like that. When you are being yourself. And it's hard. You know, I teach this stuff, and sometimes I tell myself, Mabel, you teach this stuff. You know, because I can't help it to engage, to have opinions.